Open this door!
There's no place left for you to run!
Your Majesty!
No, Your Highness!
Elizabeth, you must flee.
I can't escape alone. You have to come with me, Father.
I will be fine, my child.
Yes, but...
Go before the Holy Knights find you.
Elizabeth, third Princess of Leonis, was driven away from the castle by the Holy Knight's traitorous uprising. To right this injustice, she searched for the legendary rebels, the Seven Deadly Sins.
What do you think?
It's delicious.
But the princess was being pursued by the Holy Knights, and just as she needed a helping hand, a boy from the tavern came to her rescue. This was no ordinary boy, however. He was the captain of the Seven Deadly Sins, Dragonson Meliodas. This is a tale of ancient times, an era before the human and non-human worlds were forever divided. When the Holy Knights defended the realm, wielding their magical powers, they were feared and highly respected. But among them, a group emerged that betrayed the kingdom and became mortal enemies to all Holy Knights. They were known throughout the land as the Seven Deadly Sins.
鳴りやまぬ愛を叫ぶよ全てを抱いてここにいるんだ光はそこにあるよ譲れない想いをかけて希望の果てを僕は生きるよ夢をつないだ君と始まりをいつか僕らの手で生み出すんだよ優しい君の声もきっと世界を変えられる誰も一人きりじゃ立ち上がれやしないから互いに手を伸ばして限りを超えた明日へ鳴りやまぬ愛を叫ぶよぶつかり合って分かり合うんだ光を作り出すよ諦めぬ想いをかけて希望の果てを僕は生きるよ夢をつないだ君と
Hey, Elizabeth,
Yes?
could you come downstairs for a minute?
Of course. This isn't just some dream. It's real. I actually did it. I found Sir Meliodas, one of the legendary Seven Deadly Sins. I think. So what's this new outfit for?
It's the tavern uniform.
Way to put your pervy thoughts on display there, dude.
While I'm waiting on tables, you want me to keep track of rumors and collect information about the possible whereabouts of the Seven Deadly Sins, right?
Some intel on the Holy Knights would be okay, too. Oh, don't worry. I just need to conduct a size check.
You moron! You're scaring away the one person who can bring people in!
Excuse me, Sir Meliodas? There's something I've been wanting to ask you. The Seven Deadly Sins. Are you really that wicked? Are you all terrible criminals like the rest of the world says? And if you are, what awful crime did you commit?
My crime, huh? Well,
Seems to me, they just don't understand what kind of person you are. After all, you made the effort to save me even though you had no idea who I was.
the truth is, 10 years ago, I traveled through Leonis, stealing every pair of panties I could get my hands on.
You've gotta be kidding!
That's right. Okay, what I actually did was stalk 1,000 pretty girls with perfect boobs and groped them all.
Groping? That's just a joke, right?
It is.
Please stop messing around! Or is the truth, you committed a crime so terrible you can't put it into words?
Maybe. Be careful!
Knock it off!
Hey, we're here! This is our next wellspring of information. Vanya Village. I usually buy all my liquor wherever I can find it, but Vanya's stuff is special. Best water you can find's here in this village. And with the Groot growing down by the river, it's used to brew Vanya Ale. It's got fans far and wide.
Well, it used to. Now those famous waters of theirs are bone dry.
Look, those herbs along the bank are dead.
What's going on?
Just look at all the people out here in the square. Think it's some kind of festival?
Hey, what's up, you guys?
Oh, it's the barkeep.
What's this festival for today?
This look like a damn festival to you? We're trying to pull out a sword some holy knight jabbed in the ground.
He stuck it in the ground? Why'd you do that?
Days ago, a holy knight brought his wrath down upon us. He infused his sword with mana, pierced the ground, and locked away the water under our village.
If we don't do something about this soon, we'll lose our water and our Groot, too! Then we won't have any more Vanya Ale! Damn!
A holy knight? Think it might be that man you defeated the other day?
Oh, that Twigo guy with the mustache? No, not a chance. He wasn't a holy knight. Trust me, the real ones are a whole lot worse.
Only a holy knight has the power necessary to draw a sword belonging to another. Breaking the news isn't going to be easy, but I'm afraid this village is done for.
Oh no!
Ah, give me a break. What's the deal with all this moaning and groaning?
It's me!
A holy knight's sword stuck in the ground is nothing. If my buddies, the 7 deadly sins, were here, that sword'd be gone by now.
Quiet, Mead! And whose fault is it that we're all in this predicament in the first place? Of all the things to say, do you have to mention those criminals too?
Yeah, she's right! We don't need to make the Holy Knight angrier! Do you have a grudge against us or what, kid?
No! Come on! That's not the reason I did it!
We've had it with all your mischief and all your lying!
You're such a jerk! Wow! I hate you guys!
Yeah, well, guess what? We hate you even more, Mead!
I get you!
Why are they hitting me?
You're nothing but
Stop it, all of you!
Sure looks like we picked a lousy time to come down here and hang out.
Deep down inside, he's really an honest, well-meaning boy.
Well, I've definitely done things that sucked less. Tell me, kid, why did they all...
Don't call me that, you're a kid too.
No, I'm really not, actually.
What is this, a tavern?
Yeah, the Boar Hat. It's my place.
Well, I'm hungry.
If you answer my questions, I'll make sure you get some food.
Nope, food first. That looks great! I can't wait to dig into this!
I never claimed it was gonna be any good. So, is it true? All that stuff about you being friends with the 7 deadly sins?
Your food gave me amnesia. Wait a minute. Are you drinking Vanya Ale? Hey, should a kid your age really be drinking that?
I already told you, I'm not a kid.
Man, it tastes really good, doesn't it?
Yep.
It's the best, sweetest, full-bodied... or so I hear from the adults.
Oh, you two made it back.
Good to be home.
So, Mead, I hear you're quite the prankster with a bad sense of humor. The chief in your village told me so.
What's it to you? Who do you think you are, my mother?
When I was young, I used to get scolded by my father for pulling pranks.
Yeah, and that means what to me?
I really wanted his attention. He wasn't the father I was born to. And one day, when I was a little girl, I climbed a really tall tree in the garden, hoping to give him a good scare. He turned pale as a ghost and started up the tree to try and save me. This man who had never climbed one in his entire life. And then he fell out of the tree and hurt himself, though luckily it wasn't serious. But still, I remember every minute of it like it was yesterday. If he'd died, I know that I never could have forgiven myself.
I don't do this kind of stuff because I don't feel for them. They're all real good to me.
Why do you?
My mom and dad were always going from place to place. I was even born on the road. But when we stopped here in Vanya a few years ago, there was an epidemic. Then they got sick and died. That's when the people of the village took me in and raised me as one of their very own. And I was so thankful they did, but I wasn't a part of anyone's real family. I got jealous because I knew I'd never get what they had. I started lying and pulling pranks.
Was that why you put the bug in the Holy Knight's drink, too? Because you were upset?
No! I did that because the Knight treated everyone in the village like they were crap!
Our village is very proud of this year's brew. We truly believe it's our best one yet.
Disgusting. I'd rather drink horse piss than more of this swill.
Oh, no, don't! Please, forgive the boy, sir.
We just care so much about it. Everyone in the village put their heart and soul into making that ale. But he insulted them. Holy Knights are no good bastards!
Okay, and what about saying you're good friends with the 7 deadly sins?
Well, I lied.
Too bad. Gotta admit, I kinda had my hopes up.
What made you tell a lie like that?
The 7 deadly sins are wanted by the Holy Knights, aren't they? If the Holy Knights are going after them, doesn't that mean the 7 deadly sins are the good guys? Oink.
What?
Huh? That's coming from the village!
Mead, wait!
Now listen up, you peasant scum! If you haven't pulled out the Holy Knight's sword by sundown, then we're gonna charge you 10 times the normal product tax!
That's insane!
With all the water dried up, we can't even make 1 bottle of ale, much less 10 times that amount!
That's your punishment. Not only did you insult a holy knight, you also claimed to be friends with those known criminals, the 7 deadly sins!
Damn! If Mead hadn't pulled that stunt, this wouldn't have happened!
Mead, no!
The little big mouth. It isn't gonna be any fun at all if he's the only one.
So we're gonna charge 20 times the tax now!
You know you can't pull out that sword! Stop it, kid! You're only making things worse for us!
All right, that's enough! Chief, who insulted our great skills and wounded our pride as ale makers? Was it Mead? No! Wasn't that boy only expressing the feelings we were all having deep down inside?
Auntie, what?
The village chief is right about this. You aren't the one to blame, Mead.
Hey! You people hear what we said? Pour the beer out of your ears! It's 20 times now!
You just leave this to the menfolk.
Okay, Mead.
Yeah, okay. Let's do it!
I won't even move a fraction of an inch!
We're gonna sit here chugging this cheap stuff and enjoy the show!
Come out!
You look so desperate!
What a bunch of morons!
Anyone who doesn't appreciate good quality booze doesn't deserve to drink it. That hit the spot. Sorry, you guys. I don't have any money for that drink. How about this?
Impossible! Only a holy knight could pull that sword out. So, how did he do that?
What's that sound?
this is yours.
He's incredible. The power of the 7 deadly sins.
Hey, mister, that was so amazing! Are you really?
Yep, I am the proprietor of a fine drinking establishment. It's true.
That's not what I meant.
Yeah, well, isn't there something you need to be doing?
Huh?
Look, Mead, we were wrong. Can you ever forgive us for treating you that way?
But what right do I have to forgive you? It's not like I'm part of the village.
Go on.
Hey, what do you mean go on? After all, I really don't belong here.
Mead.
You can lie to yourself all you want, but there's no way you'll be able to fool your own heart.
Meliodas of the Boar Hat! Cheers!
I'm not really sure if I'm ready. I've never done anything like this before. My heart's pounding.
I think I understand. It's your first time. Could you just say that again, but slower?
What are you doing with her, you pervert?
Tell you what, just focus on your waitressing today. Don't worry about gathering any intel. Stay relaxed out there. That's the most important thing.
I can do that. I will be relaxed. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry about that. You didn't order this? Then who?
I'm over here.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there'll be no shortage of scraps for me tonight. Ha! You haven't done any hard work a day in your life, have you? Oh, it's totally obvious. You completely suck at this job.
Now that's enough. Don't start mouthing off again. Didn't you learn your lesson today? Children who get too big for their britches get taken out and left in the Forest of White Dreams.
Oh no, not there!
Forest of White Dreams.
It's a place so spooky even holy knights won't travel through it. Oh, Auntie, I promise I'll be good. I'll behave anything but that.
And just why should I believe you?
I promise, I swear.
Don't try putting one over on me. I've got my eye on you.
Only moments ago, we received a report from our soldiers in Vanya village. They say that an unidentified young boy has pulled your sword from the ground, Sir Gilthunder. It must have been some random fluke that allowed him to...
So a fluke let him draw out a sword placed by a holy knight?
No, sir.
Give me the range and heading to this village. Be very exact.
Yes, sir. It's on a direct line with the fort's 4 o'clock. Distance 7.3 miles.
Would you mind terribly if I used your spear?
No, sir. Please do.
Should be about this angle.
Shouldn't you see what's up? We just had a princess run out of here. Aren't you gonna make her feel better?
Gotta go pee.
Man, my boss is a real slacker. Guess I'm the one in charge of bringing home the bacon around here now.
Oh, Sir Meliodas.
Hey,
I'm sorry. I know I'm supposed to be working now, but when I saw Mead and the villagers, it brought up a lot of memories I have of my father.
is that right?
I just hope he's okay.
Around here, maybe?
I shouldn't do this. It's no time to mope around feeling homesick.
A little more to the left?
But I've seen so many good people oppressed by the Holy Knights. I know that they're suffering, and with a princess like me, their chances don't seem too good.
Well, you found me, didn't you?
Huh?
Come on, if you hadn't been trying everything you could to help your people and then stumbled into my place, they'd have no chance at all.
So you're saying there's something I'm meant to do?
Exactly. And right now, there's something I'm meant to do too.
Sir Gilthunder! Are you alright? Sir Gil...
It's just as I thought. You're alive, aren't you? Meliodas.
So glad we found you! Sir Meliodas, was that spear from the Holy Knight who left his sword in the ground?
Probably so. I think that's our cue to leave here as soon as we can.
But what if Vanya Village is attacked again?
I think they'd be in a lot more danger if we were to stay.
It'd be nice if we could find some place to hide out.
Wait a minute. Oink?
What is it?
Earlier tonight, Mead said he'd do anything not to be taken to the Forest of White Dreams. In fact, he said even Holy Knights steer clear of the place.
Really? Sounds good to me.
That settles it then. Except that we're not gonna be hiding out. Because we're gonna be doing exactly what we should.
What do you mean by that?
You don't think...
Yep. And I bet one of us is living there. Okay, let's find another sin!
Right!
エリザベスのコスチュームがチェンジした。だが戦闘力も防御力も何も変わらない。いや、むしろ下がった。
お色気とかが肉でアップしてるんじゃないの？
いや、そこは前のコスチュームの方がいいって人も。
お前の好みでこの服になったんだろ。
でもこっちも捨てがたい。
ボロボロじゃねえか。
それもまた一興。
いい加減にしろ。
次回7つの大罪眠れる森の罪。
人の服で遊ばないでくださ